This is the Wrestling Replay. I am Cato. Welcome to episode number 54. Y'all see the title? Let's just get right to it, man. Did the Bloodline just get stronger or what? What did Cody Rhodes do? What did the fans just now do? What did y'all do, man? We sat here and we watched. We watched The Rock make a return to the WWE. We was on track to get in the match that everyone wanted last year at WrestleMania. The Rock and Roman Reigns. Everybody wanted the matchup. And then Cody Rhodes wins the Royal Rumble. Now we want Cody to finish the story by winning the Universal Championship. And he can't win it at any time. He has to win it at WrestleMania, right? He has to win it at WrestleMania. Now me, I had a whole different storyline. I had a whole different plot in my mind that was going to go down, and I liked it. We'll talk about that in a second, but let's talk about what's at hand right now. So we see that The Rock was going to kind of bump Cody out the way for that WrestleMania moment now that the fans want Cody Rhodes to have. The fans want Cody Rhodes to end the story there. That will be the storybook ending for the fans. Cool. Right? I want Cody to win that championship just as much as everybody else. But I am a fan of the story, and I like the slow cooking. I don't mind Roman Reigns having a championship for 3 years now. I don't mind Gunther having an Intercontinental title, over 500, 600 days now. I don't mind it. I don't mind it because I like the slow cooking. I like what it's actually doing. It's slowing everything down. It's giving it time for the younger talent to develop. And then they'll be the ones to go ahead and take the reins, and they'll be the one to be able to put the company on their back when it's time. But let's get back to the conversation at hand. I don't want to get too far off topic, all right? So now we get to a point where the WWE realized, like, hey, we thought the fans would love having The Rock back. We thought they would love him having this WrestleMania moment. They want Cody in the match. Okay, cool. Rollins did a great job at trying to pitch Cody to go ahead and challenge him for that championship, that WWE championship at WrestleMania. They could have headlined Saturday night. The Rock and Roman could have headlined WrestleMania on Sunday night. All of it would have been great. Everything would have been well. Cody would have been your new champion. Right? But the fans don't want that. They want him to face Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the head of the table. And that's what they're going to get. But now at what expense? Because now with Cody disrespecting the Bloodline, of course you disrespect The Rock. And then we got the smack heard around the world. If you didn't see it, go check out one of my shorts, my latest short. We see The Rock smacking the taste out of Cody's mouth. He laid the smacketh down. He laid the smack down on Cody Rhodes, man. So now we got The Rock looking like he's actually forming an alliance with Roman Reigns. He walked out the arena, walked out the venue with Roman Reigns. This Friday, we're going to see Roman Reigns and The Rock on SmackDown. Hear what they got to say. We asked for this. We did this. The fans, we did this. I'm hoping that we get to WrestleMania night. We get the Sunday main event. The Rock is out there. We see Solo go making this attack, and you know he's countered. Cody handles him. We see Jimmy try to make his attack, and he's countered. Cody handles him, and now it comes down to The Rock. I hope The Rock does the right thing and let Cody and Roman finish the match 1-on-1, and let Cody go on to finish the story, win the championship, have his amazing WrestleMania moment like he deserves. I hope. But now, did we just open up a new storyline? Did we now just create a whole new path for the WWE to go down for another 6 months? Did we just do that? I think we did. Because if The Rock come down there and he's not friendly, he's not on Cody's side, he is aligned to the Bloodline. There's not a Jey Uso that could come down and stop this. So now what? It's not a Sami Zayn. He's locked in on Drew McIntyre. He's not going to come down and stop this. We got a Randy Orton. Sure, he can go after Solo. He's not going to stop The Rock. LA Knight, he got his issue with AJ Styles. The Bloodline still has the upper hand here, if The Rock chooses to be on the Bloodline side. And now what? Roman Reigns retains his championship at WrestleMania. He goes on for another 3, 6, 9 months as champion. Oh no. Oh no. What did we do? What did we do? I think the fans have just strengthened the bloodline to the max. You got to remember The Rock. Maybe everyone don't remember The Rock. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe they don't remember the guy who got a whole show named after him. SmackDown didn't just pop up out the blue. You know, that's The Rock's show. That's the people's show. You know, The Rock as a heel was a dominant heel in his time. Really, really good at his job. So now we get that man on that path again. It will be a great story. It will be entertaining. We will get Cody versus The Rock at some point, maybe SummerSlam. And it will be good. We'll thoroughly enjoy that. But now we would be stuck with Roman Reigns being that Universal Champion for even longer than what he already is. There will not be another contender to step up and face Roman Reigns in that time. Cody Rhodes is the one. You could have built Randy Orton for it. Maybe. Possible. But let's be honest. Cody, he's the one. He's the one. So, what will we get at WrestleMania? Truly, WrestleMania you have to tune in and watch. We have to see. But we had another path we could have went down. We had another path where Cody goes after Seth Rollins. He wins that Universal Championship. He wins that WWE Championship. He's had Seth Rollins' number since he returned to the WWE. Seth Rollins cannot beat that man. He just can't. The Rock and Roman, they could have been at it one-on-one. That match is so big, it didn't even have to be for the title. It could have still main evented WrestleMania Sunday night and did not have to be for the championship. That match is that big. Rock could have won, Roman could have won, so what? Whatever. For me, in my story, The Rock wins. He takes that Tribal Chief title away from Roman Reigns. He takes that hit of the table title away from Roman Reigns. And then now he kind of tell the bloodline, y'all need to fall back and let Roman do his thing by himself. You need to let him defend that championship by himself. That could have been a great scenario to happen. Because now with The Rock calling the shots, he don't have to consistently be in the ring. But he does have to consistently be on the show at least once or twice a month, which is fine. Because the TKO brand, I'm sure, would love to have him on the show to try to take WWE away from some of the other issues that they got going on outside the ring right now. You know what we're talking about. But The Rock can go ahead and win that matchup at WrestleMania. Yes, we will have to deal with Roman Reigns as champion for the next 3 to 6 months, but it makes sense in my story. It makes sense for the Cody Rhodes story. Because I looked at all the events going on. I looked in August, we got SummerSlam. We got the Battle in Berlin. That's in August also. Then we got a month break in September. October, nothing. And then Survivor Series. That's all they got lined up so far. So at that point, if Cody is the WWE champion, yes, part of that story is fulfilled, but not everything. And then we get Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion. That matchup needs to happen in September. They need to unify those championships in September. One, they need to unify because they need to bring in a TV championship. Let your Intercontinental title be the number 1 title on Monday Night Raw. Let your United States Championship be your number 1 title on SmackDown. And then your WWE Champion, he floats. Wherever the best feud is, whoever deserves it, he floats to that show. Whoever needs the ratings, whoever needs to pop at that moment, he floats to that show. It would make sense. You add a television title. So for all those guys that aren't really the mid-card yet, but they're right on the edge, they're right on the brink of becoming that, you have a championship for them that can float on both shows. For them to be able to gain even more fans, more popularity, more recognition inside the ring. You have them float to both shows. To me, it makes sense. So in that case now, we can unify the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship. We do that in September. That's where the story should end. September, when Dusty Rhodes went out there and defeated superstar Billy Graham, but not for the championship. Can't win the championship via count out, sir. Sorry. So how great would it be for Cody to go in September, finish that story around the exact same time that his dad would have completed his journey, completed his own story. In September, Cody go and defeat the man that he has not been able to defeat since he returned to the WWE. Cody get to go and he get to unify these championships. You get to gain so many accolades all at one time, all to end the story in one complete amazing moment. I think that's how they should have treated the story. No, we don't want to see Roman Reigns with the Universal Championship longer than what it already has been. But I will say this, it's been entertaining every step of the way. There's not a match that he's had that's not been entertaining. Him and Logan Paul, entertaining. Yes, Logan Paul, entertaining. Him and Sami Zayn. Sami made you believe that he was going to win that championship that night. Entertaining. Drew McIntyre. John Cena. I mean, the list goes on, right? The resume is amazing. The stories have been amazing leading up. It's just now getting to the point that he's legitimately beating everybody. The Beast can't come back and do it no more. I mean, they fought about, 7, 8, 9 times? Nobody wants to see that no more. The Beast are not even allowed to challenge for Roman Reigns anymore. So, at this point, Roman does have to relinquish that championship. One, because there's really nobody right now that can actually legitimately take it from him besides Cody Rhodes. I like Braun, but I think Braun is, he got something else in his sights. We'll talk about that in another video, but it's really nobody else. AJ Styles, nah. LA Knight, people love LA Knight, but I don't think that he's really ready to be put in that position yet. I'm going to say that because I don't know if the fans cheering him and being behind him is a flash in the pan moment, or if this is legit, or if this is something that people really love. I think it's something I really enjoyed thoroughly. But I want to see him with the United States Championship first. I want to see him carry that torch. I want to see the fans continue to get behind him. I want to see that big snowball effect go to the point that he can't be stopped. He's a world champion in the future, for sure. I think so anyway. But right now, no. Randy Orton right now, no. I think his job is to help start bringing up that younger talent. His job is to help solidify people like Solo, going forward as a legit contender to any title that he wants. So Cody Rhodes is the answer. He's the answer. And we would have had a nice buffer if The Rock would have fought Roman at WrestleMania. Because then we got a reason for them to run that match back again at SummerSlam. With Roman going over. And then we can roll that right into September. It's right there. For Cody and Roman Reigns now. Unify the championships. But we got what we got, man. We're stuck with what we're stuck with. I don't know where this goes. In one hand, I do want to see The Rock with the Bloodline. I mean, The Rock on the microphone. Paul Heyman. Roman Reigns lately on the microphone. It's going to be A1. Seeing The Rock back in the ring here and there. I don't mind it. I really don't mind. I kind of want to see it. But at the same time, I do want to see Cody win that championship. Not just for the completion of the story. I just think he deserves that championship. He deserved this WrestleMania moment. Whether it was Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins. But now that it's Roman, I still think he deserves that WrestleMania moment. I really do. So let me know what you all think. We still got to talk about Bayley and what I think going on with that. We'll do that in another episode. And we still got to talk about Braun Baker and what I think he's going to go next. We'll do that with the same episode as Bayley. But I didn't want to make this one too long. I was going to make it a super long video. I didn't want to make it too long, though. So what I'm going to do is we'll cut this video. You know what? No. Let's get to it, man. We got time today. We got time. Bayley deciding to fight Iyo Sky at WrestleMania. Let's talk about it. I called it. I said she go on to win the Royal Rumble. I said she go on to face Iyo Sky. separate herself from damage control. I don't know what Dakota's going to do. I really hope that Dakota is on Bayley's side. I really hope she is. But if she isn't, for what I think will happen, it doesn't matter anyway. Because at WrestleMania, until I see Mercedes Moné pop up anywhere else, I want to see Sasha Banks back at WrestleMania, standing behind her friend Bayley as she go on to defeat Iyo Sky for that championship and have a WrestleMania moment of her own. Bayley and Rhea Ripley just wouldn't have made sense at WrestleMania. Not with Nia Jax stewing. Not with Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch stewing. You got other matches that Becky Lynch can actually have right now. That Rhea Ripley can actually have right now, leading up to her time. Because I think her time is coming up short with that title also. And to be honest, I think we need to go ahead and unify those women's championships while we at it. I think we go ahead and unify those championships, and why not have a women's Intercontinental champion, or a women's U.S. champion, or a women's TV champion? I think the women need 2 belts also, but not the WWE Raw champion and the women on SmackDown. Let that be one title. Let that be the women's WWE champion. That makes sense to me. But Bayley and Iyo made so much sense because my whole rollout, even for my Royal Rumble prediction, was for Sasha Banks to come out and help her friend Bayley at WrestleMania. We already got Naomi back. Naomi and Sasha Banks to reunite at WrestleMania. Both of them to help Bayley. And who would they be helping Bayley again? The tag team champs. The tag team champs. Not only will we get the return of Sasha Banks and Naomi, not only will we get them reuniting with each other, but damn, they'll finally be in the storyline that they wanted before they left. They'll be in a legitly good storyline out the gate of them two returning to the WWE. I think that would be amazing. I think that would be an absolute amazing moment. I don't know what Sasha Banks needs to return. I don't know what she wants. I'll be honest there. I don't know. I'm not sure. But if, it's doable, I think you give her what she wants. Her star power is too big, man. It's too big. And I would hate to see her go somewhere else and it just goes to waste. I'm not saying it would be. I'm not saying it will. I'm saying I would hate for that to happen. But WWE needs to bring a woman like that back. One, is so much unfinished business with even her and Bianca Belair, her and Naomi with the tag team championships. It's so much left undone because they weren't defeated. No one beat them. So now they have a legit gripe to go and reclaim those tag team titles. And the women has done WWE has done a great job of building up that women's tag team division. Slowly but surely, we're getting legit women tag teams coming along. Every now and then you'll get the pairing of women that, to us, outside looking in, don't make no sense, and we'll see if it works or not. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But I think right now we have legitly, 4 legit tag teams in that women's division. I like it. I really like what's going on. I do. So if these women come back right now, perfect time. Perfect time. They will be able to have the storylines they want. I think they would be happy, and I think they could both, after they conquer that goal, can go on and now do the singles thing again. I could see Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair going at it for a world title, for their women's world title. I could see that. Either brand, I could see that happening. Hopefully, it's unified by then. We could just call it one. I could see Naomi going out there and staking her claim for a singles championship run again. So that's what I feel like should happen. Bayley constantly outnumbered week after week. I don't know where Dakota really stands. I don't know. Yeah, we seen her bring the chair, we seen her clear out the ring, but she didn't really attack anyone from damage control, right? She didn't really lay no paws on nobody, so we don't really know where she stands exactly. I mean, as a fan who loves storylines and don't want to read rumors, I like to sit here and try to look at everything from every angle and then try to pick out the best story. I hope that Dakota is, neutral, but I hope she get neutralized at WrestleMania. She still had that leg injury. She can't do too much. So I hope that she makes that phone call for Bayley. And I hope that she start to wave to the back for somebody to come out with some reinforcements. And those reinforcements is Naomi. And then we hear Sasha Banks' music hit. Oh my gosh. What a WrestleMania moment that would be. That would be amazing. Amazing. So those are my 2 predictions for the WrestleMania. For WrestleMania, man. I do want to see Cody finish the story. Now that he has to face Roman Reigns, I'm predicting The Rock, he makes the right decision. He makes the right choice. And he let Cody go out there and have a one-on-one matchup with Roman. And Cody get the job done. I'm looking for Bayley to go out there against Iyo Sky. I'm looking for Sasha Banks to make a return. Naomi to come and help. And Bayley to go out there and have her WrestleMania moment. I think that would be a great ending for WrestleMania. A great ending. Leading into SummerSlam, it would be so many storylines that can spawn off of that. We can finally get The Rock and Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. They don't have to do a WrestleMania. That would be just as big. We could possibly get Sasha Banks and Naomi going for the tag team championships at SummerSlam. We can get Bayley and Iyo Sky to rematch at SummerSlam. Man, it could be good. It could be good. We'll probably have Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch going one-on-one for that championship. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It can be good. We got to see what's going to happen with Bianca and Jade. Friend or foe? Friend or foe? Friend or foe? That's going to be really good. It's so many things building up. I want to see LA Knight and Logan Paul for that United States Championship title. If it's not KO by then. If it's not KO. I want to see Gunther and Braun Baker for that Intercontinental title. If it's not Jey Uso by then. Braun and Jey will be just as amazing. There's so many matches setting up, man. I think Drew McIntyre will probably be world champion by then. I think he'll manage to take out Seth Rollins. I think he'll go on to win that Elimination Chamber matchup. I think he goes on to WrestleMania and he defeats Seth Rollins. I truly believe so. We get that rematch at SummerSlam. I think that leg don't hold up in that WrestleMania matchup with Drew McIntyre. I think Seth Rollins will not be 100% by the time he returns. And if he can't return by SummerSlam because he's so banged up with that leg injury that Drew McIntyre now has that WWE Championship, we'll get the return of CM Punk by then. We'll get CM Punk and Drew McIntyre for that championship. Eventually, we'll get CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Man, ooh, it's so many storylines, there's so many paths and so many ways we can go right now. This is getting good. But for right now, I want to see Bayley and Cody go out there and win those championships. I'm Cato. This is the Wrestling Replay. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What storyline do you want to see? Roman Reigns retain? I know a lot of people don't want it, but hey, if you truly got The Rock in your side, I see it hard. I see him being a hard guy to go out there and defeat. A really hard guy to go out there and defeat. What do y'all want to see happen with Bayley and Iyo Sky? Bayley now separated from Damage Control, out there to go and prove something to the people that was laughing behind her back the whole time. I want to see what goes on. Let me know what you guys think in that comment section down below, man. I'm Cato. I'm signing out. This has been another episode of Wrestling Replay. Peace.